What
Do we not
happened? What do
remember
you
what
mean?
happened last time?
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Actually, I am excited to see how this goes.
And Songo, remember, me as a person is not angry at
No,
you.
I know,
The,
trust
the
me.
Nina in the game is
That's why I said,
human.
haha, Princess Dina's angry.
So Nina, the problem is you're too good of a voice actress. We never know.
I am the worst voice actress. I literally use a
We're
voice
live.
changer.
People can hear us.
Ah,
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
my name is Jacksepticeye. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Ring the
Plus,
bell.
join my free gift card giveaway.
Share the video. For the first 1 million people to like this video, I'm gonna give them $1. I
Nina
Wait, what is
promise.
has
that? Did you
disappeared.
set up my model?
I did. I don't know what happened. You were there.
Don't worry, Nina's just too shy, guys. Nina's just a shy streamer, so she's not. She's there. Don't worry.
Did you move? No. I don't know where you are.
I had to remake my.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have to open Roll20.
Yeah, so because I was using the system to get more of those things.
When you play D&D, it's very useful to have the map and your character sheet.
There you are.
And guys,
I see the Ninas
Wait,
now.
did you
Also
just make
very
another
useful
one?
just to show up, you know.
yeah.
I should do that.
Oh, I see you now.
Yeah.
I see you now, Ninas.
In the meantime, I'm gonna do a recap. Although the BODs are available in the channel, most of them,
Don't
the ones
you
that haven't
mean
been absorbed by the boys,
in the beginning?
in the beginning.
Bing.
But for those who were not here last time, the group managed to recover the flame that was like 2 episodes ago, and then they decided to embark back in the way to Tristalot, where they would, like hand over the crown of the king to redeem themselves and return Nina to princesshood. Before leaving the town, though, Winter and Mimi made sure to kidnap like children and men and women of the town they were in.
Making a city.
They're making a city in a backpack. But with that said, they arrived. They started making their way to Tristalot, and in the middle of it, there was an attempted murder. Salty little men and women, and a mysterious warrior lady appeared in the middle of the night and tried to murderize Nina. That is until Songo proposed a ceasefire in exchange for the crown. The lady accepted, and after receiving the crown, she left, deanimating all of her monstrous little salt creatures that Winter then put like a bunch of inside her back too.
Yeah.
And with that, and Nina, we ended up with panning away the camera from Nina screaming into the sky.
And Nina storms off just up the road for like 15 minutes before she realizes that it's like really dark out and they probably should
Yeah.
go back to sleeping.
It's like
So
2:30 in the
kind of
morning.
like grumbles and sets back up her like campsite and passes out.
Yeah.
But she's
You ever-
very upset.
You ever have a dream that is really upsetting and you wake up angry and then you like stand up and walk around the room until you realize it was just a dream and you go back to sleep?
Me.
Usually I wake up terrified.
Nina, no. I wake up happy because I'm the one that scared you. I invaded your dream. But yes. So we come back to a beautiful, rosy cheek morning as the sun is breaking through the horizon in this very snowy plains land with some mountains on the distance, but it's very like bare. This area it has like some bushes and some wildlife, but mostly just a beautiful white carpet of a land. And you guys wake up very early in the morning. Well, very early, a little later than usual in the morning. Uh, some of you are more frustrated than others. But what is the first thing you guys do in the morning as you wake up?
Oh goodness, look!
Uh,
It's not Mimi in my bag right now, sleeping. Oh, I'm just gonna put her
Yeah, Mimi,
a little
Mimi
farther
seems to
in there.
have left a little note on Winter's forehead that is like, I went to the backpack to take care of some stuff. It seems that kidnapping a town's worth of people, they have some require some management skills, and that's what Mimi's doing right now. She's management skilling.
Uh-oh.
Nina immediately packs her bags and just starts walking. Just
Oh.
walking down the road towards the
Where
city.
the hell are you going?
Well, I'm going to get breakfast, Mister Puffy Pants in the morning. Walking right off.
Ranger danger.
Oh, here's a nuggie.
Ow.
I would like to make a little campfire, and I would like to roast some nuggies because it's cold outside. We could
Hey,
use
yeah.
some nuggies.
Roast nuggies. The
I
perfect
know
breakfast.
that's something that you should never do. You should never split the party, but Nina keeps walking despite them just eating breakfast.
Okay, yeah. So, let's resolve the party first, and then we resolve Nina. The party is gonna make some breakfast nuggies. Is that the plan? Are you guys using the book of really ancient legendary recipes for this?
Ooh.
I'm letting them
Remember,
cook.
You can
I'm
only use
gonna.
it once per rest. So, like, if you do a short rest, you can't use them later, but you can use it this morning to get temporary hit points.
I'm gonna
Nina's
let
just eating
them.
a ration.
Yeah.
Let's make some very tasty nuggies. Right, Nick me?
Ooh.
Ah.
You want some really tasty nuggies? Campfire nuggies?
Nuggies.
I will take that as a yes.
Okay, roll me a performance check.
Alright, let's see how good of a
Oh, no.
cook I really am.
Natural one.
Natural one. All of you also.
Oh,
17.
look at that! Oh, good
17 is a
nuggies.
success. Okay, you roll me 1d6 plus your level plus your proficiency modifier. So that would be, you guys are level 3, I think 4 actually.
Both of
You
us?
roll four
Wait,
Uh,
what do I roll?
Six.
I am
Okay,
lost.
roll 1d6 plus 6.
Uh,
So
Do I-
/roll.
Do I roll that as
Space.
well?
No, only the person that is cooking. Everybody gets that
Okay.
amount, that much temporary hit points.
Okay.
I'm sorry about
Did I
my
do it
water
right?
cat. The
Yeah.
camera's being annoying.
That's okay.
What happened?
did I do it right?
Nina's
Yeah,
doing
you did it right.
Where do I
You
put
did it
this?
Temporary hit
those-
points.
So you open your character sheet, and you know how you have your current hit points,
All right
your
here.
total hit point, and your temporary hit point. You put it on temporary. And the way it works is when you take damage, it's like a shield almost of like chicken nugget smell.
Think of it as the shields from Apex
Oh my god,
Legends.
my whole computer lagged. Because I have the dice animations
Oh,
on.
do you have 3D dice turned on?
Yeah.
I do too.
Oh,
Sometime I should roll just an absurd amount of dice.
yeah. No, it's
Blue
it's
screen.
just human nature. So, with that said, is anything else you three want to do while you're eating these really tasty, like crispy little chicken nuggets with like ham and cheese inside of them?
Ooh.
Yes,
Yeah.
chicken, ham, and cheese.
Just chilling. Chatting. Right, Nick?
Stranger danger. Neck meat will hold up a nuggie.
I'd like to give Neckmeat a little head pat and
Honestly, after I've just like quickly eat it and just try to follow behind Nina, seeing what she's doing. Like,
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna move to Nina then, but Songo, keep in mind that you're seeing everything that Nina is doing. In the meantime. So
alright.
Nina, what is Nina thinking as she's like running ahead of the group, munching on like some beef jerky that she had in her pocket?
That she's upset with Songo, and that she's gonna call her dad.
Okay, absolutely,
She's
yeah.
call her dad in the next town. She's not doing it now. She's just like she's
Okay,
angry and storming her way towards the next city so that she can like get lodging and then call her dad and probably cry.
okay, yeah. No, you start walking through the snowy little plains, and you get to the point in the road where there's like a little bit of a downhill, walk where you start seeing more of the plains that were stopped by the elevation. And as soon as you reach that, you see a few feet away from you, in the front of you, to the side of the road, there seems to be like a caravan that is like stopped in one side. There's a campfire going, and in there you see a figure, hooded figure, very dark hood, traveling boots, very well worn, kind of poking at the fire, kind of killing the embers before moving, before they are. It seems they're getting ready to keep going in their travel.
Nina will stop just briefly and ask loudly, "How far are we from Tristalot?"
The figure kind of like pokes up, and you see now in the darkness of the hood, you can't see the face, but you see two familiar looking pearly little eyes that shine like two dots. And the little, like almost like two antennae with eyes at the ends kind of poke out, revealing a sapphire exoskeleton of a familiar crustacean, humanoid crustacean. This is a person you've met before. I don't know if you remember.
I do.
Yeah. She kind of
Nina
looks
will
at you and
make a
waves.
shocked expression and say, "Yeah, you usually conveniently show up when I'm really mad, so I'm starting to think you're an envoy from my god. What's up?" So
Hey,
visibly
Nina.
angry.
Visibly angry. It's like, yeah, I am an empath, and I'm sensing a lot of emotions right now. Here, come say it,
You
come say it.
need
I'm
to,
still
you need
awake.
to check your vibes.
Yeah, I feel a lot of vibes. I'm rolling for sense vibes. No, she kind of points, kind of pats the felled tree trunk that she's sitting on, and she kind of pats it and goes like, "Here, come sit. What ails you, young one?"
I, I'm afraid I do not have time. The crown that we're going to deliver to Tristalot was wrongfully given to the enemy last
Hmm.
night, and I have to get to Tristalot and make a plan to get it back.
She looks behind you and seeing there is no one following you, goes like, "Are you traveling alone, or are your friends trying to catch up?"
They're very slow on the uptake when urgent moments come along.
Well, then I think until they catch up, you might do well to wait for them. We have some time to talk. I mean, looking at those fresh scars on your face, I assume you've already gone through some rough nights as of recent. I'd say traveling alone
Yeah,
wouldn't be the
I
best of
was,
ideas.
yeah, I was, there's somebody trying to assassinate me last night.
She kind of stands up and walks up to you. She's like way taller than you. She's like a very old woman, and she kind of like hugs you very softly. If you'd allow, Princess Nina, and she kind of tries to approach you to hug you.
Yeah, she takes the hug and hugs back.
She hugs you and pats you on the head. She goes, "It's funny. The last time I've ever hugged you like this, you were really, really young. I remember you were very, very young.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, well, what were you like 6 when I went to visit your parents? I don't think you remember. You were a little kid, little baby, babbler.
I'm
Even.
afraid I don't remember. I do appreciate you helping me.
Yeah. It was
Roddy?
it was the day you first commuted with your god. Actually, we shared the same fate. And she kind of pulls out this beautiful cephalopod. It's if emerald was melted into liquid and was mixed with silver. This beautiful like glistening metal that forms her necklace. And he hands there the figure of the cephalopod goddess. Goes, we share the same fate. So I was very happy when your parents uh, allowed uh, a communion with the goddess.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm definitely in need of our god's light at this time. I'm very desperate to get that crown back.
yeah, no, I can imagine. You must be dealing with a lot, right? What news of your travels do you have? What's the situation? I
Uh,
haven't heard much.
well, for one, we witnessed an explosion. Train exploded.
Hmm.
Uh, with some unfortunate losses that really ruined my day. Uh, we went through a dungeon, got this
Oh,
crown. We had to fight these giant, like, skeletons that for some reason were using brass instruments instead of
I
steel
hate
weapons.
those.
Yeah, I hate them too. For some reason, my companions decided to bring those instruments with them, so the suffering continues. But
Hmm.
after all that, we got the crown, and I contacted my dad, and I unfortunately had to revoke my standing as nobility to continue the journey, and the crown was my one way back.
Hmm. Hmm. My empath senses are tingling, and I sense that you're very upset at this development.
Well, yeah, I can't go home.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Makes sense. I don't know why even I had to like even look into it. It was pretty obvious actually. Now that I think about
Yeah.
it. Uh, well, you know, you've gone through a lot. You're a very young woman, and you know, like I can't remember the last time I was trying to be assassinated by shadow assassins, but it sucks. It's not the best. It's not great. Not
Yeah, it's
really.
not super fun. I plan
Yeah,
to treat
it's
all
not
of
super
my
fun.
wounds and scars when we
Like the
get to
concept
town.
of it is pretty cool to tell us a story to people, but when they're actually trying to stab you in the moment, it's not great.
Yeah. Anyway, uh, you've kind of helped me calm down a little bit by talking. Still pretty angry, but I feel like I
Mm.
can probably reconvene with my team. For
She
now,
goes,
do you mind if I just like stretch my ears and tail and just kind of flop into the snow to cool off a little bit?
yeah, of course. Well,
You
if it
don't
makes
see
you,
others anywhere. They don't see us, right?
there you look behind you and you don't see anyone. Uh, she kind of goes.
Uh,
She starts moving and then preparing her caravan as you do this. And she goes, if it makes you feel any better, if it makes you feel any happier, Tristalot is one of the few places where many fates are accepted beyond just the most popular local ones. So they do have a temple to the cephalopod. If you're
I'll be
looking,
sure to to get there. Thank you very
yeah,
much.
make the trek, put it in prayer, and you know, I'll see you around, okay? And she kind
Yep,
of
safe travels.
sits on her caravan and two bisons
The
start like taking her away.
Nina will wave as she's riding off, but when she's a sufficient distance away, Nina will unfurl her tail from around her leg, just
Yeah.
let it float, and then stop hiding her ears, and then flop face first into a bank of snow.
Beautiful. Songo, you saw all of this happen.
Correct.
Yeah. You have not been noticed by Nina.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
I I would like to
Mm-hmm.
start going towards like following the path, but instead of walking like a normal person, I am in my element. I would like to jump in the snow and then just kind of like sneakily walk
Yeah.
through the snow.
You Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny jump into the snow
Oh
and
my
start
god.
moving inside the snow.
Can I make a perception check against her passive stealth?
Well, I'm using wait, is it Mask of the Wild? Yeah, I'm using Mask of the Wild.
Okay, beautiful. Oh my god.
This is my wilderness. I have the hair for it. I just hide.
Roll a stealth check for me.
Watch it be like a 1. Oh!
Oh no.
Damn, I guess Nia sees me.
Even though Winter is a very stealthy cat, Nina, when you have your ears and your tail flared up, you're more perceptive than usual and more acute to your surroundings than regular. Hear the shenanigans of a cartoony little cat doing a Looney Tunes thing on the snow nearby you.
Yeah. Nina will not get up from the snowbank. She'll stay face first into the snow. But she'll like tuck her ears away and her tail away again.
I'm gonna
At the
pop.
first sign of other people.
I'm gonna pop my head out, even if it's too late. Like a dumb little cat would. Like you just see the pop out of the snow of a head, and I'm gonna go back in the snow and then go forward.
I
You're gonna
mean,
look at the
if
camera
I
and
was
go,
able to
"Shh,
make a
I'm
perception check,
hunting
you could
Fennec."
probably be able to make a perception check.
Yeah, roll
See
me
if
a
I'm
perception
able
check.
to like deceive you
Roll
that
me
I
an
don't have
insight check,
ears.
actually. Roll me an
Sorry?
insight. Yeah. And Nina, you roll me a deception, if you will.
I'm pretty good at this. Or
And
not.
although Nina pretends not to do it, you can see her tense up as your little ears and little face pop out of the snow,
Can
and you
feel
look at
the
the
instant.
camera. Yeah, you go like, "I'm hunting Phoenix," and you go back, and you can tell she definitely saw you.
Can I
Well,
like
she
get close
she
and then
didn't-
try to jump on Nina like?
Right, yeah.
so she didn't see the ears, but she saw me like
Yeah.
get stressed.
Well, I already
Yeah,
knew
she
about
saw
the
your
ears
tense.
anyways. You just don't know I know.
Yeah.
Is there a thing I need to do to try to jump and dogpile Nina?
Nina, are you
Not
trying to
really.
resist the dog pile?
No, I'm just laying there on the ground.
Yeah, you
There's no
you
way she
full
could-
body WWE jump on top of Nina.
Hi Nina, you went off pretty fast. Did you even get breakfast? What are you doing?
Nina, frustrated that you ended her relaxation, will scream angrily, roll around, and pick you up and attempt to throw you into a snowbank.
Can you even lift me? Do you even lift?
Nina
Do I
is
do an
almost
athletics
as
check?
strong as a mortal can get. If Winter is not resisting with an 18 in strength, you can easily pick her up and throw her if she doesn't resist.
I would like to resist and pin Nina down.
Okay, roll athletics, Nina. Winter, you can roll either athletics
Why?
or acrobatics.
Alright, let me look here. What do I have better?
I rolled a 4!
You grunt in anger. You quickly turn around and grab Winter, but you squish through grabbing a snowman Winter that Winter made as she kind of like a gremlin crawls around your body as you stand up trying to grab her. And now she's like grabbed like a backpack onto you and throws you back into the ground.
Alright, while I'm on Nina, I'd like to roll around like a cat and take a nap.
You do that.
Yeah.
I want to attempt to throw her again.
Okay,
I
roll
guess
me.
this time I can't resist. I'm sleeping.
Roll it, yeah.
Does that mean I get
You-
advantage?
it means she immediately fails because she just fell asleep immediately. Like a cat, cats when they close their eyes and fully fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you chuck her across the plains to the other side of the road into a snow pile.
guess that wakes me
We'll
up.
then just get back
Uh,
up and start walking, assuming
What's
everybody's
the
followed
what's
behind.
the score thing that they do in football? Is it like you hold your arms out with your
Touchdown.
yeah, but like what's
Weirdly enough,
they do
whole
like a hand
fiasco.
sign for it. Neckmeat does that when Nina throws cat and she lands on the
What?
snowbank.
Like both arms in the air?
I forget which one it is.
Neckmeat just walks over and goes, "See."
Winter's snow, the hole she left in the snow is shaped like a perfect realistic cat, like an actual cat.
Like the spread out cat with the.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see each individual beads in the, the print.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Alright.
Yeah, I have an image of it.
The touchdown image.
Yeah,
Send them busy.
that Neckmeat does that.
Foul.
Sorry, go on.
I'm assuming we just keep walking then.
Yeah.
Wintercat
Okay.
gets out of the pot. Comes out of the snow. And we just start heading down the road.
Well, I'm not gonna get out of the snow. I'd like to keep walking in the snow, but I'm walking the same direction.
Okay. So the three of you in that mysterious little line of removed snow that follows you around. The four of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
as we're walking, can I do something? Because Nina's kind of sus on this shrimp lady. She loves them, for sure. She's just kind of suspicious that they might be like an envoy sent directly from her god because of how conveniently they show up.
Yeah.
So Nina is going to keep an eye on the tracks from the cart that she was in to see if
Okay,
they
yeah.
suddenly end as if she goes to a different realm.
Okay, yeah. Roll me a survival check.
Which one are you? Oh no, that's bad. Oh, I did that with advantage.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
You try your best to follow the tracks, but sadly, like today, it looks like it would seem that the clouds in the sky have like really cool shapes, and every once in a while you have to look up, and you're like, oh, that looks like winter, and then you look back and you're like, where was I looking now? And you just kind of lose them after a little bit.
That's pretty, Nina.
There's a big heart shape in the sky.
Yeah.
Definitely not
heart.
placed there by DM
Oh, that
controlling
one
the
looks
universe.
like an isopod. Oh, that one looks like Jazzy.
Adorable. And with that, Nina, you four, and Roddy, and the Netmix clone, apparently.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
The after image of Neckmeat joins you as all of you arrive to the outskirts of Tristalot. You see from this elevated position on the road, as it starts like now heading straight down towards the city, you see very high walls. You see like this city seems to be divided into three rings of walls, three like layers of city. Huge stone, very dwarven in build walls, and inside of them you see beautiful little dotted points of light that comes from the windows in the houses. You see the little trails of smoke, and bless you, be blessed, my child. And you see like the little plumes of smoke coming from the chimneys in the houses. There's this beautiful like the houses in here like beautiful little like imagine like this beautiful European houses style, like the Middle Ages Europe, but they're really squat. It's like someone grabbed them on paint and like squashed them.
Oh.
They're so tiny, and they're everywhere. And you can see like some look like there used to be like just like a 3-store building that was made into a 5-store building, and then like rooms were added on some sides, so they look like all mismatched. Some from like T's, and then from like Y's on them. And in the center, you see a huge cathedral that kind of like it's this beautiful like structure. It looks like it was made out of ice almost, but it's definitely like marble or stone of some kind. And you have arrived to the outskirts of Tristela.
Are the gates just open for people to walk in, or do we have to go through like a security check?
Do you approach the gates to suss out?
I would like
Yeah.
to look around before we go up there, see what we can see from here to how to get
Okay,
in.
yeah. Roll me a perception check.
Oh,
10.
that's bad.
Nina's
From
walking
here, the walls look really small from here. You probably like walk over them if you really wanted to. Maybe if you get closer, they will get taller as you go.
Better step over them now before we get closer.
I'm gonna just take a big leap and
Yeah. You keep
Shoot back
along with the
in the snow.
cartoon. Yeah, you take advantage of your cartoon theme and you kind of like walk over the perspective shot. You enter the city through the perspective shot. No, but like, yeah, so you guys get closer. As you get closer, you can see now there are a few caravans trying to like waiting in a line to enter, but as far as you can tell, it seems that only big caravans that could have like things are being stopped. People are being let through and out without much issue.
Nina will turn to her party, just to everybody, and kind of say in a not angry tone, she seems calmer now. Please do not follow me. I'm heading to that cathedral, because a friend of mine told me that there is a church to my god, and I would like to go there privately, please.
I'm gonna go follow her, but I'm not going to let her know.
Okay.
Don't
You guys approach the
dare.
gate. You see stopping the caravans two armored figures. They are like a 1.5 feet tall, wearing these copper brass-ish looking armor pieces, and the heads of the pieces, the helmets, are shaped like dogs. Like they have this
Aww.
beautiful, like this amazing, almost
I'll eat
Rottweiler shape to
people.
them. And then like one of them sees you approaching and advances, and they open their Rottweiler fierce fangs bared, kind of like the sign of the helmet, and a corgi little pokes out a little tongue, and goes like, well, fellas, what can I help you with today? What are you doing in this beautiful morning? Interest a lot.
I'm gonna take out a chicken nugget and I'm gonna feed it to him.
Isn't that bribery though?
Needs it.
And then I'm gonna continue
Right.
walking through the gate.
Nina is going to stop and answer him and just say, I'm just a traveling mercenary looking to reconvene with my god, and then carry on.
Okay, well, have a good one. And he says, and the other one's like, what if it was poison? It's like, a chicken nuggets cannot be poison.
They're
Because
never
the chicken
poison.
nuggets would never allow it.
It's a chicken nugget. It's worth the risk.
If you
Yeah.
want more chicken nuggets, just hit me up later and I will show you where I keep them.
Okay. And it's like, oh, you stop there, and approaches the caravan. This 1.5
Oh
foot
no,
tall
I see
corgi.
where this is going.
Well, if it's gonna be a battle, I am in the mood to kill.
You guys then approach the inside of the city. It's a beautiful place. The houses here are very squat. You can see different breeds of dog people running around the place. You see also like a few cat people, not much unlike winter, although their furs are more patched. They have like deep oranges with some some patches of like darkish brown, and some have white patches on them. And then you see dog people. There are corgis, there are sausage dogs, there are
Oh.
Doberman?
pugs.
No, wait. I forgot what they're
There,
called.
yeah, there are Doberman pit bulls. They're like French bulldogs. Just a little bit of everything, really.
No,
Running
I forgot the
around.
name of the wiener dogs. That's why.
Yeah,
Uh,
so I call them
Wiener
sausage
dogs.
dogs.
yeah.
They're called. That's
And
our
if they complain, they're whiner dogs.
They're winder dogs. I like little corgi dogs. They're adorable.
If they drink fermented grapes, they're wine dogs. Whiner dogs. Okay,
Anyways.
sorry. So I started blasting. So yeah. So what do you guys do as you arrive to the city? Now you said you're heading to the church of your goddess, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Roddy, well, Neckmeat, Songo, and Winter. What are you guys doing?
I would like to use what is it called again? Not Mask of the Wild. I had another one where I could like stealthily sneak into the city, and hide in plain sight.
Yeah.
I'll just. Oh, that was terrible. I'm following Nina.
No, you don't even need to roll. With your passive perception, you will notice it.
Yeah,
Before
I
that,
see her.
Songo and Neckmeat, what do you guys do?
Neckmeat will just kind of sit on the top of the backpack and just go wherever Winter's going.
Yeah.
Oh no, Neckmeat will be like always pointing in the direction of Nina.
Yeah, you can you I will say
Eyes are
Winter
better
is
than one.
incredibly stealthy, but you will probably hear her because you hear the little grunts that Neckmeat does every time her bag shifts and moves around. You hear the
Nina will turn around, walk over to them, pick up neck meat, set him down, and like do what a parent would and like shake her finger like, no, that's bad. Then she'll pick up Wintercat and throw her into a snowbank again.
What? No, you can't throw me again. I resist.
Okay, athletics and athletic for acrobatics.
No.
Oh.
Oh my god. She gets yeeted.
Yeah. You try to do the cartoony little thing. You start building the snowman, so she grabs the snowman. But like Nina is this time is too fast, and she actually grabs to it before you finish the snowman. And
Just
she
like when
throws you.
whenever you're
Yeah.
trying to actually grab a cat and they like get down to the ground to try to avoid you.
After yeeting her into the snowbank, Nina will look at Neckmeat and say, don't follow me and don't let her follow me, or you do not get chicken nugget dinner.
I'm jumping out of the
Yes.
snowbank and I'm
Again.
following anyways. Pick up the neck meat and put them back on my backpack. We're following whether you like it or not.
I'm not
We'll kinda
following.
just sadly chew on a chicken nugget and just she's gonna take them away from me.
Nina will stop on the road shortly after they start following again and be like, Neckmeat, what did I say? Your dinner's at risk.
Stranger
Worry,
nature.
Here's a nuggie. I give him nuggie.
Why is this music? going?
Nina's gonna grumble and just say, I hate it here.
Okay. So, are you also following?
Can
her, or are you
I
doing-
try to
No, I'm just like straying away for a moment.
Okay,
I'm gonna try to catch up with them later.
makes sense. Okay, if you want to do anything specific or particular, just let me know. In the meantime, Nina, what are you doing? As do you keep going anyways, even though they're following you around?
Yeah, of course I keep going.
Okay. You move through the city asking around. This very old looking little French bulldog lady points you kindly into the direction of the more religious side of the district, the outer ring, as it's called. And you arrive to this beautiful. It's beautiful in like a normal way, but also in a religious sense. It's kind of beautiful seeing they have a huge cathedral. And the huge cathedral obviously has some religious connotation that misses here right now. But this side of the city, this huge long street has it's flanked on both sides by very well done, very beautifully maintained churches and places of of prayer and belief, and they are like side by side, and you see people of different like religious with different, very obviously different religious symbols hanging from the necks and their ears, kind of hanging out and talking. And here you see a bunch of clerics that are not like dog people or cat people from very different places that might have been brought here to study or learn in these very well maintained places. And in between all of these, you see a very humble, your religion kind of requires, but humble but well maintained church to the cephalopod. With what seems to be a bunch of like a beautiful surrounding ring of gardenry. It's like plants that can grow in the snow that have been planted here.
Is there any guards near the door?
Of this one, it doesn't seem so.
There's no guards in sight or anything that I can talk to?
There are guards, just not like next to the church. Yeah, you see like the
Yeah, I'll take a detour to a near guard. Just
yeah
real quick.
yeah the
Uh,
Rottweiler guard. Yeah, you approach them.
and they're short, right? They're like neck meat size.
Yeah, they're like a foot and a half tall.
Nina will kneel down to him and say, hi there. Could I make a quick quest? I can pay you for it.
Yeah. What do you require?
I'm gonna sneak
You
into
see
the
my
church.
friends over there. I will point at Wintercat as she's going in,
He's gonna have advantage on
and
this.
Neckmeat probably in so.
Winter roll stealth.
Can Neckmeat get off the bag and find a different way in the church, like a window up high or something that I can
Absolutely.
crawl up to?
Both of you roll stealth.
Come on, yes! Give me
No!
20!
And Neckmeat.
Stealth.
Yeah. The corgi guard spots Neckmeat and goes, "That's a fucked up looking dog, but sure, yeah, I can follow him around."
Well, the most dangerous of the two is a small lady who has white cat ears and hair. She's
Yeah.
got a
What kind
really
of dots
big
does she
bag
have
with
on her?
her.
Does she have like orange patches? Or-
She's just a white cat.
No, really. What does she have on her fur?
That's it. She's just a white cat.
A lot of debt.
You know what? Here, I hand him 5 coin without elaborating more. Please go into the church. I just saw them running there.
He goes,
Could you
just so you know,
kindly
you should tell
let me
your
know?"
friend not to do that. You can't dye your hair white. That's illegal.
Okay, I'll let her know. Just go in there and get her out of the church so that I can convene with my god in privacy.
Sure, yeah. He kind of accompanies you, escorts you to the church. This is very, very powerful music. I love it. As you heroically march into the church with accompanied by the guard, you enter this place and you see you see a what seems to be a crab, a literal just like a crab, but they're dressed like a priest, and she has a little toupee, and she's in the process of snipping at some internal garden that is growing here. It seems like it's like plant life that has been planted on the walls. You see this beautiful statue of a literal cephalopod with a toga holding a balanced weight, and a heart on the other hand, like close to her chest. And that's a statue of your goddess. It's like a very tall, like 11-foot statue of stone. And you see people praying. You see some dog kids, some little doggy kids, kind of running around a little bit, being a little rowdy. And you don't see Winter. you see Roddy jump down a window into the plants, and then roll out of them and go chun 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 chun. Definitely.
I'll point guard in that direction. Just like
Oh,
check
when,
over there.
when she points at
Play it.
Neckbeat will just stand up.
He kind of tries to pick you up, but both of you are the same size, so he struggles a little, has to use both hands, gives you his spear, and then picks you up, and then tries to drag you away from the church.
While he's distracted with neck meat, I would like to open my bag and swiftly like whoosh him in.
Yeah, you
He
want to
picked
go
you
with
up
your
too,
man.
didn't he?
No.
Oh,
not
it's
with
just
Neckmeat.
Neckmeat.
I'm hiding.
We split up.
Yeah, they split. Neckmeat asks to split up and enter through a window. So you jump into your bag.
No, I pick up my bag, right? And then I
Yes.
like whoosh it over, like a plastic bag, whoosh it all over. And like scoop him up in it.
Okay, you scoop up Neckmeat, and the guy was like, "Hey, I was escorting that little man into
No,
the
I
little dog
was
thing."
scooping up the guard as well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like all in one go.
You
I
hear the
I'm
cut off
assuming
scream of
he
horror
also
of the guard.
doesn't,
Now
like,
you do Stevens, yeah.
Nina's gonna storm over and say, "Just let him go, please. Don't do that.
I don't know what you're talking about. Put my backpack
Let him
on,
go."
and I continue on to where all the other people are.
I will
No one's
pull the
seen
guard
anything.
and have you arrested.
I ignore.
Nina will just sigh and go to the taxi. Wintercat now gone, so she's able to have her privacy.
I'm sitting with the other people in the
Can
chair.
I
I
pray
went
for
towards
the
them.
dog, that dog released? Because now I feel bad.
Oh no, I can't hear microwaves going on.
What did you say, Ina? Sorry.
Could I, like, kneel at the thing and instead of, like, just doing normal prayers, could I just pray to my god and just kind of, like, could you please save him from my awful teammate?
Sure. Roll me a D100. I will take this as a divine intervention request. Sadly enough, it seems that the cephalopod has not answered your request to kick your friend out of the church.
No, not kick my friend out of the church. Save the dog from my friend.
Yeah, it
Like,
seems.
get that dog out of the bag.
As far as you can tell, nothing happens right now.
I feel awful. I just got him kidnapped just because I was being annoying. Well, she'll just go back to just doing normal things.
I love how
Normal
Winter
prayer.
kidnapped him, and you're like, I got him kidnapped. It was my fault. I put him in the path of the tornado.
I paid for him to go, like, get them out of the church, and that just got him kidnapped.
Yeah.
Technically, I'm not in the church anymore, so he got his money's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got kidnapped.
He did not get paid.
Since the others left the church, Nina will go to praying and do the whole ear release thing.
Oh, I never
Ear
left.
tail
I'm
floating.
still here.
She has two inches left.
Okay. Well, I already know about your thing, so I won't be shocked. So you won't know
Yeah,
I'm
she
in the
doesn't
background.
know. The question is asking for privacy. She doesn't
Yeah.
know that you know. Because when she prays to her god, she likes to have her ears and tail out, as is customary in her family.
I'm just gonna play solitaire while sitting near you, but in a way where you have no idea I'm there.
Yeah. You pray to your goddess. You make your prayers. And as you finish, you stand up, you turn around, and you notice that Winter has a really good game, like a really good prog in solitaire going right now. She'll probably like clear this one for sure.
By now, Nina has her ears and tails tucked away, and she just assumes Wintercat just showed up. so she doesn't go into any angry spiels. Nina will lean towards Wintercat and whisper, I'm going to attempt to call my dad tonight. If you release that dog person, I could probably get him to give you a bit of money.
I'm going to go into the full mode right now. Hey Nina, so why do you hide your ears and tail? Why do you only bring them out when you think you're alone?
Nina will just kind of like get a really big, embarrassed, blushy face, and then will just stand up quick and then storm out.
You bullied Nina.
Now she knows.
He knows.
Alright, now that Nina's gone, I'll let Nick, me, and the guard dog out. Although I hope that I hope that the people in my bag have convinced the guard dog to stay with some chicken nuggies.
Oh no.
Well, can you repeat that? I blanked out. My mind just went completely blank. I don't know what happened. I had a brain
There's
fart.
too many shenanigans going on. You just
Yeah,
blanked
I was
it
just
all
taking
out.
some notes and rolling some dice. So,
While Nina left, I would like to take out the neck meat, and I would like to also take out the guard dog, but offer him to stay in my bag to help us in future world-saving problems, and hope that the people in my bag helped him convince to stay in there.
You take Nick Meat out. Nick Meat comes out with a fresh batch of freshly cooked chicken nuggets that the grandma gave him in the time he was in there. You take the guard out, and the first thing that happens is he bears his spear at you and gets in full like combat mode, and he goes like, "Why? How would you like? Why do you like?" And then he stops, he looks at you up and down and goes like, "You know it's illegal to." It's illegal to dye your hair white. You know, you can't like. But what's the word when you act like someone else? When you try
Impersonate?
to
Impersonate.
you can't impersonate.
Imposter.
Imposter.
You
No, I'm
can't
kidding.
impersonate loyalty. You know
I
that,
don't-
right?
I don't have my hair dyed, but if you'd like, I would dye it a different color.
No, like only. No, that you have. No. No, only the royals have snow unpatched white hair.
Where I come from, it's more normal than you think. Maybe it's a different part of location that you're just unaware about. Don't worry.
Roll me a
100.
deception check. 12. He unsquints his eyes and he goes like, okay, yeah, sure. Okay, I believe you. You're pretty, I believe you.
Now, would you like to get in my bag?
Roll me a persuasion check.
We have nuggies.
Oh my god. Don't even roll. Don't even roll. He rolled a natural one. He goes, I mean, yeah, sure, why not? He kind of walks back into the bag.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Sure, why not? Into the bag he goes.
One.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? I'll get kidnapped.
You need to stop kidnapping my people. I'm not out of NPCs.
Alright, now that I now know the knowledge that I apparently can't have white hair without anyone being suspicious, I need to figure out how to dye my hair a bit. Is there like a fireplace nearby or something I can like splash in my hair?
Yeah, there is. This is no area. This church has
You
a
also have a pink liquid in a vial
Bro!
that you could pour on your hair.
You know, that's funny. I'm doing that.
Hey,
Oh, no.
only D100.
I'm pouring it on my hair. I'm not consuming it
I know.
yet. Okay, do 100.
Oh,
You really think the fairies are gonna stop
30
at you
times.
consuming it to trick you?
Okay, hold on. I'm looking for the table that I have for this.
Wintercat goes bald, I'm just gonna say this is gonna be like a meme, like years in the making.
39.
39.
39.
Hold on. Where the freak is it? Oh, there you go. 39.
It's Nico time.
Okay. Roll 1d10. 2.
What happened?
Tell me.
What happened?
Okay, good news. But let's start with the. Do you want the good news or the bad news first, actually?
Bad news first.
Okay. The bad news is you feel a aching pain on your back, and your knees hurt, and your breath stinks, and you're really tired all of a sudden. The good news is
Oh,
you
no.
managed to change the color of your hair. It now is a very deep gray because you just aged 15 years.
Is this reversible?
Is this reversible?
You don't know.
I know what I'm doing the next few days. Let me.
Gonna need Granny's help on
Drag
this one.
me out, try to get it to spell.
Oh, me.
Hmm.
There we go. Gray hair now. That's good enough, right?
Oh yeah, you can do that with the.
Me.
While Wintercat is panicking from the fact that she just became an elderly person,
Mhm.
I'm gonna look for an inn, like a place to sleep for the night.
Okay. Yeah, it's very easy to find an inn in here. Are you looking for anything in particular, or just any inn will do?
Just a really nice one.
Oh yeah,
One that has really nice beds, that is pretty expensive.
yeah.
Fit for a princess.
Yeah, there is one that is Borking Dreams, which is like a beautiful inn with like double floors. You can tell from inside, from outside you can see inside through the windows. You can tell it looks very warm. You see a bunch of dog and cat people hanging out in there, having drinks and having fun on the lower floor. And from the upper floor, you can tell that the rooms must be spacious and well aired. And probably each one has a chimney inside. Like you can tell, like fireplaces, that there must be like internal fireplaces or heaters of some kind. Place looks really nice. They even you can tell from the inside they have like the skull of some kind of monster hanging from the ceiling as a chandelier.
I'll walk in and ask what the price is for a night to stay.
Oh well, the price for the night is it's 1 silver per person.
I will prepay for 2.
Okay.
I want my own room. No one is to know the number. It's a weird thing to say, but somebody's gonna ask. My friends are crazy. I will prepay for a week for each person, and then I'll hand her two gold.
Okay. She goes,
Uh,
oh, thank you very much.
I keep the change as a tip, and the other person is a short. He's roughly 1 foot, maybe 1.5 tall.
What?
And he
What?
likes to say stranger danger. That's what I'm paying for. Just offer him a chicken nugget. He'll say stranger danger. You'll know it's him.
Sounds good, yeah.
Then Nina will thank her, take the key, and then go to her room as quick as she can.
You go to your luxury suite on this inn. The beds are huge, which means that they're regular size for you. Beyond that, this place is really cozy. It has a little heater on one side. It has a book with a magical quill to the side to send letters to people. Has a wardrobe
Am
and
I
a
still able to
table.
call my dad using that magic item?
You haven't tried.
Nina will try.
Okay, yeah. You try to call your dad, and the call doesn't go through. The magical item does not activate.
Nina will kind of shake it a little bit, then slowly set it on the bed next to her and just kind of like lay flat, staring at the ceiling for a couple seconds before just bursting out into tears.
No.
And that's what Nina does. She cries herself to sleep. What's everyone else doing?
Good start
That's
to the
what
episode.
you think. I'm going to try to find the nins, and since I'm old lady now, they'll never suspect it.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, old lady
I
Winter
literally told them
roll.
to give the room to no one.
Roll
Yeah,
a survival check. Oh, but wait, were you following Nina?
I am now.
Roll a survival check.
So you'd have to locate me first.
Yeah, I have to
You'd have to
locate.
locate where I've gone, and then you'd have to figure out what room I'm in.
Bap. Oh,
See.
that's not the right one.
No, you need survival.
Sorry, I clicked it, but my brain went to stealth automatically. Oh, it's the same. Oh, look at that, no different.
With Nina's survival, it's not very difficult to follow Nina around the city. You do catch a glimpse of her golden shining armor and her beautiful saturated pink hair as she walks into an inn. You wait a few minutes and then you walk into the inn. So how do you go about finding Nina?
Oh, there, sir. Have you seen my granddaughter? She has very pretty pink hair, hiding some ears behind her hair crown, wearing beautiful blue dress I made her.
She was like, "Oh, it's a grandma. I cannot think of any kind of like old grandma that could do anything wrong." And so I will
Why?
roll me a persuasion check.
Why?
What's your
Or
roll low?
deception. Roll me a deception. Do you have better deception?
I think I do have better this.
No, it's the same. 7. She looks at you. She rolled a 5 and she has a +1. So she will go, I was told not to tell her friends where she was. But grandma's our family. Yeah, she's in room 2B.
I hate this.
Oh, thank you. I will make sure to give her a nice warm cookie and some food. Would you like a cookie, dear?
Yeah, I would love a cookie, yeah.
I take out a chicken nugget from my bag and I hand it to him by placing it on the desk.
You place a chicken nugget on the desk. She kind of like squints and frowns a little bit and slowly picks it up and looks at you. And it's a situation where a grandma just gave her food and is looking at her intensely. And she's slowly approaching the food to her mouth, hoping you will go away before she has to actually munch on it.
I'm just gonna keep staring for a minute.
She approaches the chicken nugget to her mouth and opens it. Her eyes squint in disgust as she puts it inside her mouth.
Oh,
And she
dude.
smiles and nods and goes like, "Oh, this smells real good."
Okay.
You cook this one?
Yes, my homemade recipe. I grab the
Oh.
keys and try to cook, and I'll start going up. Release her from the torture.
Okay, you turn around and you leave upstairs. You find it in Nina's room, yeah?
Yeah. I knock on the door, and I'll be like,
Wait, there was another
Nina.
key?
actually, no, right, I have a key, don't I? I unlock the door and...
No, I was asking if like there was another key. Wasn't it just the
No,
one
there's
key?
not another key.
There's not another key? Okay. Well, then
Alright,
time
at the
to...
sound of your voice and the knock, you start hearing frantic furniture moving and like banging on the door. Nina is barricading the door
But Nina, I sound
with
like an
all
old
of the
lady right
furniture.
now. I sound 50 years older. It couldn't be Wintercat.
She said to let no one up. So the very notion that you're there means you've pulled shenanigans. Like the very notion that anyone is there.
I'm
You
picking the
do
lock.
unlock the door. Yeah, no, you unlock the door with that.
I'm picking that lock.
But now you need an athletics check to kick it open. So I'm putting everything that isn't the bed and bolted to the ground
I
is pressed
mean,
against the door now.
remember you can shift form into animals and very small beasts.
You're not supposed to help her.
Well,
Could-
she hasn't played in a while, and she's very new to the game.
Could
So I'm
could
keeping
could
an eye.
I transform into literally a fruit fly and buzz my way in there without her
Not
seeing?
a fly because they can fly, but you can turn into an ant.
Okay, can I do that?
Yeah, you turn into a winter ant, and it's just an ant with a wig. You just like shimmy your way through the little crack in the door that formed when you opened the unlocked it. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, once I'm in the room, I transform back and I literally say, Nina, I'm old now. What do I do?
Christina, you see this wrinkly old, very like grayed out and tired looking version of Winter.
I'm decrepiting.
Nina just completely ignores her. She just stays laying in bed crying. If not, the crying gets worse.
Alright, time for my secret recipe. I'll bring out a chicken nugget. I'll be like, Nina, here, have a chicken nugget and then help me. I try to
The
feed
more
her the chicken
Wintercat
nugget.
persists, like Nina is crying so much that like she doesn't register that anything's wrong, and she just thinks this is another shenanigan. So the more he persists, the more Nina cries. So it's just this really loud event of like Nina crying and Wintercat like saying,
Come on, wake up! I need help.
Alright. I take the old librarian lady out of my bag. I'm like, you need to cheer this Fennec Fox up because she needs to help me. I'm old like you now. And then I'm gonna climb out the window and try to figure out how to
"Oh,
fix
you."
this somewhere else.
Okay, yeah. You climb, but people in the street probably witnessed this very old lady open a window, a very loud, desperate cry of both desperation and sadness and anger coming from it, and then they see the little lady, like the old lady, shimmy out of the window. Okay, yeah, Songo,
That's so
neck
sketchy.
me.
Eh,
What have you two been doing in the meantime?
I bet Neckmeat's in the bag still.
No.
No, he wandered off.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll let you do Neckmeat shenanigans.
No, I'll let you go because you're the one who hasn't gone in a while.
No, you go.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, during Neckmeat's time in the bag, it will have grabbed the what did I call it? 101 pieces. Yeah, it'll grab one of those and find the nearest library.
You find the nearest library. It's the barcary, where all the dogs of knowledge and wisdom reconvene their understanding of the world in words. And you bring this bloodied, cut through a 101 piece manga to its doorstep.
How long is there for you to store it?
No. Does anybody look like they work there?
No, there is
Oh.
a librarian there, in a behind a desk inside the library. She's
Neckmeat
very
will
very rough-looking French bulldog man. I was like, what can I help you with? What can I help you with, sir?
Neckmeat will just kind of hold the book up and just be like, "Where is this?"
First of all, 101 piece. Oh. And he kind of looks through a list and he goes, it's in the um in the comic section at the end of the hallway.
Neckmeat will go to the comic section.
Perfect. You walk your way, you waddle your little feet into the comic section of the library, and you see in here a veritable amount of manga of different kinds. You have Death Notepad. It's a very cool manga looking manga, very edgy looking. You have My Hero Macaroni. It's one of like people that make macaronis, but they have.
You know what?
Uh,
You know what else should be for like one of the mangas? Jump
Yeah.
Force.
yeah. Yeah, you bounce power. You have.
It'll have
There's
a
one
Fennec
that's called-
Foxy.
Yeah, there's one that's called it's called Longsword Man, which is just a guy with long swords on his face and arms.
Why did I immediately fucking imagine Sephiroth with like blade arms? I thought the same thing.
You see one that is called Bespoken, which seems to be about a guy that has a very huge book that he carries around and hits people with it. He looks very
Is
angry
there a
about
manga
it.
in there called First Fantasy?
Yeah, first fantasy, yeah.
Oh my god.
And then you have Furry Tale, which is about mages that are all dogs.
And then
We're
fairy
spending
stars.
time in this library.
And then you have Hume Stars, which is about completely normal human beings that are in high school, apparently.
I guess we are in a dog person town.
Yeah.
Oh god. What would be a good JoJo route like? Oh no.
Wolf Wolf Bizarre Adventures.
Joe's regular adventures.
Joe's regular.
Joe's completely normal outgoings.
So's average outgoings.
So
We should probably carry on.
yeah, you see a veritable
Yeah.
amount of
Ne-
books, including within them 101 Piece.
Neckmeat will get the version of 101 pieces that it had,
Yeah.
and it'll kind of just take a random assortment of manga
Yeah.
because it can't read and it doesn't know if any of them are.
Yeah, absolutely.
same.
You eye out. You grab the one you had. You eye out a few. You can make out a few words in one of the 101 pieces, but the 101 pieces are all mostly, for the most part, real. And you keep reading and you keep looking around. You grab a bunch of like the ones that look the coolest, and then you kind of put them back in the backpack and you carry on.
E.
Yeah. Roll me a d20 if you would be so kind.
E.
Ooh.
12.
12. Wow. That wasn't a roll, that was murder. Holy shit. Okay. You spot with your little eye a really cool looking manga that looks like you grab it and it feels like it's made out of like almost like human like skin.
Ooh.
Oh.
And like the sides of it is almost like a zipper, but it's made out of like it looks like someone tried their best to like make something that looks like teeth around it.
Ooh.
And you feel outwardly like you feel very compelled to take this with you.
Oh Oh.
Neckmeat will take it with him.
Oh.
It's
No.
kind of just mindlessly picking up books, so yeah, it's gonna take it with him.
It looks a little weird on your hand. It feels, even though it's kind of weird at first, now that you held it for a little bit, it feels real nice to have on your hands. It feels like it's the place where it should be, really.
Looks like for something from Bad on Alive.
Yeah. So yeah, you have what you were looking for, Songo. You can't
Oh,
run away from this anymore.
damn it.
It's your
Yep,
turn.
sorry to say. So, Songo, what are you up to?
I'm going to a weapon shop.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, you running around, you find what seems to be a roof, like almost like a half a dome roof with metal pillars going from them to the ground, like holding it up, right? And in the
Mhm.
center of it, you see a huge circular forge. You see many different kinds of blacksmiths and craftsmen working all around it in their own little smithy tables and anvils and such. And you see like a few dwarves, like shirtless dwarves, hitting metal in their anvils. You see this huge Goliath lady sweating it up, just kind of like pulling a huge long sword from the fire to then place it on an even bigger anvil and hitting it super hard with her fist. So yeah, what do you do as you approach this?
Fun fact, it is actually possible to do that with your hands.
Yeah.
Interesting story about that. As long as you keep it in, as long as you dip it back in water because of the lead and frost. But anyways, I'm just gonna go enter inside the shop and see if there's anyone like around willing to talk. Oh, excuse me, to talk.
Yeah, sure. You enter the shop itself. Ding, 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 little bell. They crafted a bell because they can.
Mm-hmm.
Looking around, you see, first of all, it strikes you a beautiful variety of weapons, all of extremely good quality here. Everything here looks shiny, everything here looks pointy. You can, like, looking around, you can think of a few ways you could like murderize some people using these babies, those little puppers. um and standing in the middle of this, like, all like the ceiling is covered in weapons, the floor has a bunch of weapons thrown around, and in between all this you see a little sheep humanoid. It's like a, like, not even a foot tall, sitting behind a desk. White wool surrounds like its little head. It has some very shut closed eyes, but you can tell he's observing you. He has like huge, like, bottle butt glasses, and a little suit with a bow tie. I was like, "Hello, how can I help you? Welcome to my shop."
I want to know, what is your strongest weapon around here?
"Oh, your adventurer, you can't handle my strongest weapon. Only the biggest and baddest can handle my strongest weapons. You
Box
can
him with
do
a
with a
hammer.
weak weapon if you want. You look like you could handle a weak weapon."
Well, because I was wondering that I trade this hammer here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not doing damage, but just like, this is just a show off. This
Yeah.
hammer right here.
This hammer here smashes their face.
Yeah,
No,
kills the shop
it
owner.
just like shines like lightning for a
Yeah,
second as soon as I can unsheath it off of my
yeah,
back.
yeah. You
And
take
I'll
it up
trade
the
for it
handle.
for one of the. How
Hmm.
about that broadsword up there? Like, while I'm pointing to one of the strongest ones
Yeah.
that he
Okay.
was
Yeah.
referring
Okay.
to.
There are a few broadswords. What are you looking for? Are you looking for something more savage looking, or something badass, or?
Something that
What's?
looks like the Buster Sword.
Oh, you're looking for something. That looks like, yeah.
Yeah, you can
You.
take my favorite little fantasy sword.
You're not using a great sword,
Yeah,
anyways.
you point at a sword that is so big, it you would struggle to call it a sword. It's more like a slab of metal that someone would use to like blunder enemies to death. But it's there and it's
One end of
standing
it is
proud,
sharpened.
and it has like two
Yep.
inconspicuous circles in the base of its blade that you could probably fill with something cool in there if you had it. And he goes like, I don't know. I, you see, I don't want to pursue, but like only strong people, adventurer, can like they can even pick it up. Try to pick it up.
Am I allowed to pick it up?
I mean, if you can, if the
All
shoe
right.
fits.
I walk over to the sword, and
Yeah.
should I fucking roll for strength or
What's your strength modifier?
5?
5.
Wait, hang on. No, wait. Hang on.
Oh, I can check. Hold on.
I can grab a quick screenshot for you.
It's okay. It's you have +3 to your strength. So
Plus
yeah,
3.
do
Like,
roll me an athletics check.
athletics? All
Yeah.
right. Where's athletics? Athletic. There.
Oh
Damn it.
no.
9.
Oh no.
You pick it up from the holds, and as soon as the holds stop doing contact with it, the magic that kept it weighing nothing on them dissipates, and it immediately falls to the ground, even though you're trying your damnedest with both hands to hold it. And it goes like, I told you, it's very difficult, not easy. Only the strongest weapons are only for like the strongest adventurers.
Just
That-
say skill issue and then try again.
And then,
Yeah,
sorry, do you even live, bro?
I'll show you.
Okay, it's not on the floor anymore. You managed to lift the hilt of it into the air, but now you're like kind of like resting the sword on the ground, like the tip of it sinked half an inch into the ground now. Like, impressive. Not everybody can lift it. Most people give up after just not even being able to not even like being able to lift it a centimeter from the ground. It's
Can
pretty
she
impressive.
try a third time if she does like
You
watch
can,
this
yes.
drive and
Yeah.
then tries again?
You can roll me an
I will
athletics
prove
check.
to you.
14. Your legs shake, your knees buckle slightly, your back hurts a lot. You can tell you pulled something, but you managed to lift the sword off the ground. Yeah, absolutely.
This
He
thing's
goes,
gonna hit like a truck if she actually uses it.
I cannot believe you would do something as such, but you know what? I will allow it. You can take it. I'll be for free. It amuses me.
Nope, I said it was a trade. You're gonna get the hammer in return.
Okay.
I just casually like toss the hammer. It's not gonna strike anyone. It's just I just
Yeah,
toss it. Forget about it teleporting for a moment. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. It can also teleport.
Yeah, you throw it and it hits the wall and then just kind of teleports back to your
Oh.
hand because that's how the spell works.
Oh, Songo, you could pull
That's-
a long con here.
That's what I thought you were gonna
You can
do. I
say-
thought you were gonna leave the hammer there
Yeah.
and then teleport it back to you. Like, you just
Yeah, you can
completely
leave the
scam
store.
him.
You're still attuned to it, so you could leave the store and then have it teleport back to your hand and walk away with two.
Just completely scam him.
Which
You
is
can give
like
him the hammer?
really harsh because they were offering
You know what?
for
Sure.
Okay, yeah. You leave the hammer delicately into his hands and you exit the store and you start walking away. Do you teleport the hammer back to your hand?
What's the teleport range on that thing?
It's 120 feet.
So as long as I'm like 90 feet away, I'm just gonna like teleport it back.
Yes. You feel the weight of the
it's so
hammer
mean.
return to your belt.
That literally offered you the Buster Sword for free. You're like, nah, take this hammer. And he took the hammer back.
You did it just to be a dick, to be
Yeah.
completely honest.
It's the
kinda
worst
could-
fucking person.
He kind of deserved it for all of the memes at the beginning.
Oh, true. They were being mean.
You did deserve it.
He did give you the
He
buzzers
did
for
give
free,
it for
though.
free. That's true.
Yep.
Okay, Just so you know, okay, take note of this. I'm gonna send it to you on DM so you can have it as a reminder. The Buster Sword usually would require 24 in strength to lift. Um, where is Songo, my DMs? Songo,
Wow,
Songo,
Cloud is
Songo.
really strong.
24 strength required. So that means that as long as you don't meet this strength requirement, you will roll with disadvantage.
All right.
But the Buster Sword does do 2d8 damage
Ooh.
plus your strength. And when
You
you
might
hit an
have to
enemy
help
with
set
it,
that up for real quickly.
don't worry, I will set it up
She's
for
a
you real
great,
quick.
like a great sword variant. So would she
Yeah.
have proficiency with it too?
Yeah, she does have proficiency with it. She's a war. She's a fighter. She does. And also,
Yes,
when you hit an
proficient in
enemy with
everything
it,
with her.
the enemy must succeed a D. When you first hit an enemy in every turn, the enemy must do a DC 14 Strength saving throw, or fall prone to the ground. Which means
Makes
if you
sense.
hit an enemy in a turn and they fall prone, you gain advantage on the rest of your attacks, so it nullifies the disadvantage the weapon gives you.
Mm.
Yeah.
You can
Nice.
also nullify the disadvantage if you flank.
Also, it has two mysterious slots for magic stuff on. You can figure that out as you go.
Yep.
Oh, I know what those are. Those two little thingies. Do magic.
Materia.
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 Wow,
All
what do we
right,
call
what's the-
BMs?
Oh my god, I love how it's
Great.
called Cloud's Buster Sword.
Well, the place you took it from, it's called Web Cloud's weapon.
Nice. Oops, I did not click that.
Cloud's weapon, and then just like a lot of spaces between it, and then re.
Do you go to
Oh,
the
Great.
Cloud District very
damn it.
often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you do. It was Sky music kicks in. Oh my god.
Oh, Songo, now I can say this to you because you have Cloud's sword.
That's not how it fucking goes.
Tweedledee.
Dally,
Silly.
dilly, dally.
Tweedledee. Fucking Tweedledee.
I'm sorry, this session is so derailed, Aiden.
Oh, you're good.
It's been nothing but
Jeez, what's
shenanigans
so wild,
from
damn
start
it.
to finish.
But yeah, it does
Sorry, you
2d8.
need to say the
plus-
one-liner, not interested when you kill an enemy. Not interested. I love Cloud. Oh, I love him so much.
Dude, the Buster Sword's so fucking cool. I got
It is.
I got it sent to my house a couple days ago.
Ooh,
I'm gonna be using it on the island
Ooh.
series.
Ooh.
nice. By the way, in Final Fantasy XIV, there's a class called Dark Knight who uses Buster Swords, and the neutral pose for the weapon when you unsheath it and go idle is Cloud's pose.
Nice.
I know what class I'm going for next.
Well, it's only for guys.
Too bad
Girls
I'm
have a
not. I
different
can't
pose.
do subscriptions. Lamo.
But yeah. So, with that said, we've been doing this for an hour and 40 minutes. I don't know if you guys want to keep going or how are you feeling about it?
I'm okay.
Let the
Let's keep going.
shenanigans begin.
Well, I mean, we're all at the end, basically. We could either keep going or pause. It's a good moment to kind of figure it out.
It wouldn't be bad
Yeah.
to pause so that we can have Mimi
Because
have
Mimi's not
some of
here,
the-
I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Yeah,
much I want to
the
carry
best
this
part
with
of the
Mimi.
story. I think this was a fun session anyway.
We
Yeah.
just a bunch of shenanigans. I turned old. Songo got new sword. Roddy has a weird, strange book, and Nina's crying.
Yeah, and I'm the only one here that's having a legitimate mental breakdown.
I'm old now. What do you mean?
I love how you guys are uncovering a plot for like world domination from an ancient being, and all of you are having a great day, and Nini's just having a full-on mental breakdown on this one, and then
Songo's just like, yeah, hey Nina, look at this cool sword.
Yeah, jumped once and then everything fell apart.
Hey guys,
We all
after
convened back to
stream,
Nina. We all convened back to Nina. So I was like, "Ooh, look at my new sword, Roddy! Oh, look at my new book!" And I just walk in. I'm
then you
still
just hear,
old.
Yeah.
look at my new age.
Negby just looks at Winter and be like, "Hi, Granny."
do you guys maybe wanna watch show when stream is done? Maybe.
See,
Mm.
there's
Maybe.
also
Here and
new
normal.
memes and such as well.
Ooh.
Ghost.
I do need to exit out, right? But I thank you so much for playing. I appreciate you guys a lot.
May have been short, but it was fun.
Thank you for
Yeah.
coming.
I love
look
just
forward
like
to-
I will like prove to you. But it's not like
I
will
hope you
fuck-
enjoy DMing for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always fun to DM for you guys.
Cause yeah,
It's
no, if it
Always
went
a random
lower,
gratitude of what happens.
The thing is, like, it's really fun because Nina is a veteran of the genre, but like the rest of you are like fairly new, and it's always like the newer players. It's always interesting because you guys always try to do very wacky stuff, and it makes it really fun.
And like I'm the veteran, so I'm the only one that's trying to do actual legitimate stuff.
This is a person
You're the
trying
only
I
to
have
one.
break
lifted it.
legs.
I'm
You're
trying
the
to
only
do
one that
legitimate
crushes the
stuff.
enemies.
It's
You can-
that it involves bullshit.
Yes, yes, yes.
What?
What do you mean?
Well, I
Oh
will be
my
leaving
god,
now,
Aiden,
but
I
thank you
just
so much.
realized
Yes.
I can one-handedly hold the warhammer and the second hand's the fucking buster sword.
You could, yeah. Because you already have this advantage, so it doesn't matter.
No, I know, but that's so fucking funny. Just like, yeah, I'm really intimidating. Just like holding both weapons.
Yeah,
All the ones slowly falling.
a crackling lightning hammer and literally just clouds busters.
Yep, just like,
Oh,
yeah, I'm very
Aiden,
scary.
Yes.
before you go, could I ask you to, because I know you have map making tools,
Yes.
like really good maps, and you're really good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be able to make me a tropical island map?
I can
So
give
like
you
a pretty
one better.
large
I can
tropical
actually
island
give you the tools
and a
that I use.
mountain.
Yeah,
Do you
you gave
want-
me the tools. I still need to make stuff with it.
Yeah, do you want them?
Yeah. You can still make an island if you want. I'll do it. But secret for why I want the island. But I do want those tools.
The island.
Yummy, yummy.
Oh.
The island.
I
Yeah,
can't
I'll
remember what I was
listen
going
to
to
you.
say. I genuinely forgot what my question was a minute ago.
You're good.
Should
I will
we
send them to you,
say
yeah.
should we say our thank yous and goodbyes now?
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank
Thank
you everybody for
you,
showing
Thank
up.
you, Aiden.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for
Aiden.
playing with
It
me.
was
you.
lots of fun.
Much
It was
loves to all
fun.
of you.
We'll see you guys